Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel for the second video of the day. Why? Because it is not over. I tell you from the deepest of my heart, it is not over. Everything is possible. Are you ready for a roller coaster of emotion next week? Because this is what will happen after today's result. We were waiting for Napoli and Fiorentina to play against each other. We were believing in Fiorentina doing the miracle, and then we were depressed. Some people were depressed. I even saw online a lot of people, they were already saying, we give up. It is over, but we believe. Some other people believed in it. Will believe be recompensated? Will it be awarded? At the moment, we don't know. The only thing is that Milan just drew 0-0 versus Cagliari. A Cagliari that at a certain moment they were playing goalkeeper and 10 men. Milan couldn't find the net, even if they played with Mandzukic, their last chance for the last few minutes, they were not able to score, and that opens again Serie A. I will explain you in this video also what will happen, the possible scenarios if we are at equal points next week, who will go through or not, but one thing is sure, I am sweating because I am full of stress, because next week will be a roller coaster of our emotion. And one thing is good is we are 1 point from the two other ones, our competitors, Napoli and Milan, and everything is possible. It is not in our hands. It is not in our hands anymore, and this is because of us, okay? Because we have to take the responsibility of some big mediocre performances that we did during the year, because we have to be honest, okay? If Juventus is there today, it is not because of referees, it is not because of COVID, it is not because of everything. It is first of all because of Juventus themselves. Because if you are not able to win versus Benevento 2 times in one season, then it is your responsibility. All the other things, they are add-ons, but the main responsible is Juventus at the moment. But does that mean that we have to give up already today? Absolutely not, because I will tell you what happened. Really easy. Today, there were a lot of games. There was Milan and Cagliari, I told you, 0-0. There was Napoli that won 2-0. I will not speak about the penalty that they received and that we didn't receive. I will not speak about that. I will not even mention it. I will not speak about that, and make sure that you are thinking about this episode. No. Let's skip that. Benevento did 1-1 versus Crotone. It was an important game, because Benevento drawing means that Cagliari was saved before playing. So actually for Cagliari it was not even important to make points versus Milan. They did. They were fighting during all the game, and I respect and I say a big applause to Cagliari, grande Cagliari. But what are the other games saying, the important games? It was yesterday or 2 days ago with Atalanta winning in the last minute 4-3. Why the last minute? Because Genoa was pressing. At the 84th minute, Shomurodov with his brace, he was able actually to come back for a 3-4. At the end, they won. They have 78 points, and we will go through the ranking in a few minutes. So Cagliari, well done, because you are again giving Juventini hope for next week. What is the ranking saying? Yes, we know Inter, we know already. They are still complaining, even if they are already champion of Italy. They found a way to complain about yesterday's game. Guys, what are you complaining if you are speaking about Bentancur, double yellow card? What are we speaking about? But let's forget about that and let's focus on the other position. Atalanta, 78 points. Napoli, 76 after winning versus Fiorentina. They are now 3rd in the ranking. And then we have Milan that due to the draw today, 76 points. So where is Juventus? Juventus is at the 5th position with 75 points. Lazio was not able to win. They have 67 points. They are out of the race. So we don't have to look anymore behind of us. It will be Juventus being 5th, 4th or 3rd. Let's see what will happen. And now I will explain you the concept, what will happen with all the different scenarios. It's quite easy. I explain you. First of all, in Italy, if in the playoffs, I mean, if we at the end of the season, if you have teams with equal points to play for Champions League or relegation, what happens? We go by order. The first thing is they receive points if they play together against each other. Means For example, versus Napoli. The first game Napoli won versus Juventus, you remember, 1-0, so they have 3 points. And then Juventus won versus Napoli 2-1, that means we have also 3 points. So that's actually the first thing that you have to check with Milan and with Napoli and with Atalanta is the teams, how did they play versus each other, what was actually the wins or the draws. And now versus Milan versus Napoli, we did 2-1 and 1-0, so equal points there. Then we have Milan the same thing, we won 3-1, they won 3-0. Also there we are equal. So what are we looking after that? After these things, we are looking actually for the difference of goals in these games. And that means that we are losing. We are losing versus Milan, and that's a big problem because Milan at the moment, they have scored to Juventus and we didn't. So Milan, if we are equal at the end of the season, they will actually go through and not Juventus. What about Napoli? Because it's the same number of goals, 2-1 and 1-0, it's actually a 2-2 with a win for Juve and win for Napoli. So what are we looking at the third solution? It's actually the total goals scored in Serie A. And if we speak about the total goals scored in Serie A, we have Napoli that scored 85 goals, Juventus 73. That means that if we want to beat Napoli in that game of most goal scores in Serie A, we need to score at least 13 goals, and Napoli not even one. Impossible, guys, impossible. So that means, what does that mean? That next game day will be crucial, because if the Juventus win, and I start saying if Juventus win because we don't know what to expect with Juventus versus Bologna next week, that means we go at 78 points, and then we need or Napoli or Milan to not win. If one of them or both are not winning and Juventus is able to win, Juventus will be actually qualified to the Champions League. What are the games? Atalanta versus Milan, a big game with Atalanta that is already qualified to Champions League. They will play a Coppa Italia final in the midweek versus Juventus. Will they be tired? Are they still finding the motivations to play versus Milan? Yes or no? We don't know, but it will be a big game, a thriller game between Atalanta and Milan. And then we have Napoli. Napoli playing versus Hellas Verona. Hellas Verona that in the return Serie A, the legs of return of Serie A, they are not giving a big performance. Hellas Verona, they were really strong in the beginning, they were a bit weaker in the second part. One rumor is saying that Juric, the trainer of Verona, is maybe going to Napoli next season. It is not official, we don't know, but the rumors are saying that. Will he do a De Vrij 2.0, like when he was playing for Lazio and he gave actually the goal to Inter to go next season to Inter and play the Champions League? I don't know. I don't want to think about these kind of things. The only thing is that fino alla fine, we have an opportunity that doesn't depend only on Juve, because if Milan wins and if Napoli wins or if Juventus is not winning, we will be out. But at least we have a chance to believe. So Bologna Juve, because we play in their home, will be the game that we have to win. And then looking at the same time, because the games will be simultaneously, looking at the other one's result. Guys, let me know in the comment if you believe that it can happen. Do you believe in magic? Do you support Juventus fino alla fine until the end? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget, if you want some beautiful magic, put a maximum of like and subscribe to the channel. Grande forza Juve.